None ụmụ ọdịnala Igbo anyị abịakwana n'uruchi taa n'oge awa nke eziokwu. Tata bụ Orie, aka m bụkwa onye nke gị Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi tubelu oraifite. Ọ mbụ na-anọ n'isi n'oge nchụaja, oge awa nke eziokwu, oge anyị ji awa eziokwu niile agba. N'ụbọchị taa n'oge awa nke eziokwu, isiokwu anyị ji wee bịa bụ ihe niile ị kwesịrị ịma gbasara iyi ụwa mmadụ, out of life. Kedu ihe ị kwesịrị ime ọ bụrụ na ị nwere negative iyi ụwa? Kedu ihe kwesịrị ime? Enidiri ka eje bụọ iyi ụwa ma ọ bụ ka eme ihe kwesịrị ime? Kedu nke bụ the best? Ọnya bụ isiokwu anyị ji bịa. Mana bifo anyị gaa n'iru n'oge a, asị m na akakaka ya amaghị na jijiji ya amaghị, asị m na mmapụ adịghị egbu awọ, asịkwazi m na onye gbara ụwa nwa awọ ụkwụ bụ lift ka o nyere ya. Asị m na anyị ga na-ejere obodo, anyị ga na-ana obodo. Asị m ihe anyị eri bịa, ihe eri ya bịa na. Asị m na anyị ga-adị ka ichoku na-anọ n'ụlọ ugbene ya na-azụ n'afịa. Asịkwazi na anyị ga-adị ka agụ nkwọ na-ata geeti obute. Asị na anyị ga-adị ka abụọ na-anọ n'ọnụ ihe ọ eri achọrọ ya bịa. Asị m echeche ihe ọjọọ ya eme anyị ya ma o nwunye. Asị m ọkwụ na ilechi anyị na ugwu ya ejie. Ndị niile na-echere anyị na-egwuru anyị ajọ unu, ha gwụcha na ọha ga-ada n'ime ya. Asị m onye si na anyị ga-adị mma, asị m na onye a ga-adị mma. Mana onye si na ya ama adị mma, onye ahụ ama adịnata mmata n'ụwa agwụ, mana anyị ga-adị mma. Na-ejiri ọnwa adịbe eme mgbọrọgwụ, nche a na-emekwa odogwu n'anya. Ise abịakwara m n'oge awa nke eziokwu maka ndị bụ ọwa izizi taa ha na-afụ m abụ m Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi tubelu na oraifite. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na Ugochi tubelu ọdịnala temple nke dị na oraifite na Anambra steeti. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi n'ụkwazị ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazị m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala restoration prayer ministry. Bụrụkwazị onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. My mission is to help people live better life. Akpọkọ m ndị elu na ndị ana na mmụọ niile anyị na ha so kunu kwudoro anyị ka anyị na-ejere obodo ka anyị na-anakwaziri obodo. Onye echecha ihe ọjọọ ya eme anyị ya ma onwe ndị ime mpete mere n'ihu ndị wọ mpete n'azụ. Onye ahụ emechaa ihe niile o mere ya ji eri ya. Anyị asịrọ ka anyị gbuchiere nwoke ma ọ gbochiere nwaanyị. Onye sị ka o gbuchiere anyị ya gbuchie onwe ya. Mana nwere ife ya eme anyị. Anyị ya nwụchuru anyị ya efuchuru n'ofu n'ogu ka ire ji awa anyị. Ọkwa dị mkpa echefuna na aja anyị na-achụ kwa ọnwa nke ọnwa Ọgọst ka na-aga n'iru. Anyị ga-achịkọta ya na ọnwa Ọgọst 19th mee saraka kpụkọazị ebulu chụọ aja dị iche iche n'ụbọchị ahụ iji chịkọta ya. Ndị niile sonyekwa ya na ya bụ aja n'ụbọchị 19th anwa onye ga-enwetakwa ihe onyonyo etudabụ ihe si wee gaa. Ọsọ ndị sonyere anyị na ya bụ aja ga-enweta ya bụ ihe onyonyo dịka isi wee mmadụ ihe ọlụ anyị na ya na-esonye na soshal midia maka na ọ dịrọ nesesịrị. Ọ bụrụ na isonye wee na nke ọnwa chi isonye na nke ọnwa na-abịanụ, den ihe ị ga-eme bụ ịbịa sonyere anyị na nke ọnwa Septemba. Ndị mmadụ ebukubegori nke anwa ọ ga-ebido na Septemba 6 ka isonye na ihe anyị na-edewo 3 prayer request and the donation of token to the account. Ọ bụrụ na isonyebeghị na aja mbụ, chaatị m na WhatsApp 08057837672. Ọ na ya bụ WhatsApp nọmba ka ị ga-esend ndị 3 prayer request. Then ka m gwazie gị etu ị ga-esi wee mee na akaụntụ ị ga-esend ya token to. Ndị na-esonye bụ anyị na ya kwa ọnwa amadogo maka ya. Ọnwụgwụkwadị ndị kwụrụ ụgwọ tụrụ adịghị na n'oge awa nke eziokwu aja anyị na-achụ na ọlụ mmụọ dị iche iche anyị na-alụ. Distance abụrụ ebara ya ma ọ bụ afọ anyị na-agba ma ọ bụ ọrụ mmụọ ndị ọzọ anyị na-alụ. Ọnwa ajụjụ inwe na nkụzi ama akụzi taa ma ọ bụ ihe nkụzi gboo ma ọ bụ ihe ọnwụna na-agbagwoju gị anya n'ọdịnala Igbo, send alụ meseji na WhatsApp 08057837672. Nke a bụ ihe ị kwesịrị ịma. Nke abụọ, anyị na-aza kọlụ anyị direct na respond to our messages. When anyị ga-enweta dị ụsa site n'aka anyị na ịgbarụ ya afọ ọbụla under the same day. Then anyị nwekwara Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi tubelu ọdịnala TV ebe anyị na-ewetagasị ihe mmemme dị iche iche, ihe ejije dị iche iche. Oge na-adịrị anya anyị na-akpa nkata na Ugochi tubelu ọdịnala temple ga-achịkọba ihe ejije nke bụ maka ịkwalite ọdịnala Igbo na iseti rekọd stretch. Anyị na-achọ ndị bụ ọkammụta n'ihe gbasara imebe ejije. Ndị niile na-esonyere m n'oge awa nke eziokwu, ọ bụrụ na ihe anyị na-eme na-amasị gị ma n'iso na ndị na-esonyere anyị na ihe anyị na-eme na-amasị, biko kaba arụ ka echaachị ya m ka mụ na gị kpaa, maka na anyị chọrọ n'oge na-adịghị anya ka anyị kpọkọba ndị ọkammụta ihe gbasara ịchịkọba ejije ya nakwazi promising talents ndị ọfụ ka anyị nwee ike wee all the temple ga-afụ maka ya bụ finance now ejije I chọrọ ka onwe no normal movie. Yes, okay, we part episode. Okay, we episode 1, episode 2, and so on and so on, depending on the story of life. Gabi he was a Emma. Then one day make a good scripts no eba salo ordinary Igbo nkwadike e contact kwam na 0805 78 37672. Anyị chọrọ ka anyị kwalite ndị nwere onyinye amara na ụdị creativity na ụdị dị etu a. Then n'isiokwu anyị ji wee bịa n'ụbọchị taa bụ gịnị bụ iyi ụwa, and the best way mmadụ nwere ike isi wee hazie ihe gbasara iyi ụwa. The previous earth life, earth of life, previous earth life. Onwelu say, onwelu ka o si jeopardize the present earth life. Is there any way it affects the present earth life negatively? Onwelu. Onya ka anyị chọrọ ka anyị mepee gị anya taa n'oge awa nke eziokwu ka anyị ji agba eziokwu ọtọ. I keep saying it that what you don't know is really a mystery to you and not to all. You know what I mean? What you don't know is really a mystery to you alone and not to all. You know what I mean? Yes. So, ihe nchọrọ ịkọwa kịta bụ na anyị ga-apụta ihe na anyị ga-edu ude, na anyị ga-ejegara obodo, na anyị ga-anakwaziri obodo. Ọ ihe nchọrọ ịghọta. Yes. So, ihe anyị maka ịbịa n'ụbọchị taata bụ ka udo dị. So, gịnị out of life? Iyi a bụ iyi mmadụ hụrụ consciously or unconsciously, depending from the angle you are looking at it. We must always be mindful of our thoughts. Some people do think that thought is free, or spoken words not be free. It's not true. Your thought take on forms. Your spoken words take on forms. In the world, in the material world. So be mindful of your talk. Be mindful of what you say. Be mindful of your thinking, your thought. Anything you are giving out. Other mine a joke and you I say, and every day cook, I say, Nine young maramaka. Yeni na ilolo n'ilulo. No ku, no mume. Ya de happy ihe omume kwesịrị na ị ga-eme. So all those things count. Ka ambuchigata mmụọ azụ. Ka e nwata na thoughts. Echiche chere eche. Ma imere ya eme has a wave. Weave something for you. Maka na asị na nkụ onye kpara nkụ ahụ si ngwere bere ya ọnụ. He who fetched and invented firewood invited lizard to his house. Jesus ndị ụka ọbịa kwuru na agba ọhụrụ. I quote na that allegorical story in the Bible says na asịrị ụnụ na agba ochie ọ na-akwa n'iko, ya bụ ndị na nwaanyị anya gbasa nwaanyị iko browse nwaanyị na-enweghị legal permission, na-enweghị nkwekọrịta n'ụnụ ga na-anụ di na nwunye, n'ụnụ ga na-enwe mmekọ. Mgbe ọ nwụrụ imere ihe dị etu a, ọ ngụgba ka imere ịbraụzụrụ nwaanyị a n'ike. Yes, Jizọs ndị ụka ọbịa wee sị gị nụ na-asịrị ụnụ akwa n'iko, mana nke bụ eziokwu na ya agwa ụnụ na ọ bụrụ na ị na-enwe anyị anya lustfully, aga ikwu iko wee gụọ gị ọsọ na-ekwesịgo onye nwaanyị iko. Ịghọtara ya? O nwere ndị bụ ndị oji anya eri. Yes, ị kwasabere iko na ụdịrị enweghịbara ya n'ike, mbrazụ ya n'ike, mana iwerogo anya gị gbaa ya ọtọ, were aka gị were anya gị rie ya ọlụ. Akwụkwọ ndị ụka ọbịa sị n'ime na-arị ya arị ihe a na-ekwu maka ya. So ọ bụrụ na asị ndị kwara ike pụta iwe nye aka enu. Ịghọtara ya? Ọ ihe ọ na-achọ ịkọwa na ọ bụrụ ọsọ mgbe ị braụzụrụ ya visit honeypot bụ na n'ime na ya bụ ife asị ga-eme na mgbe ọ bụla ị dere mba n'anya lustfully, agụụ a wee gụọ gị n'ahụ. Ọ sị na mmụọ na-ama aka adịghị ya. Ada ekwuzi okwu ndị na-akpaji aka ha akpalite onwe ha, masturbation. Ịkpalite onwe gị, ọ sị na ịkwara ya bụ iko. So gịnị ka anyị wee kwuo okwu a? Ihe anyị wee kwuo okwu ya bụ na when you have the thought, not the thought, you have committed it, whether positive or negative. So ike dị n'okwu ọnụ. That is what I'm trying to say. Even your thought has power, because with our thought we create forms. I keep telling people that before anything will happen in this gross material, that thing must have taken on form in the spiritual realm. Without taking on form, believe in me, it will never manifest in the physical. It will never manifest in the physical. So what I'm saying in essence is this. What I'm saying in essence is this. Thought is not free. Serious jokes, even thought, spoken words are not free. So be mindful of their thought. A lot of people, I want to buy family name. A lot of people have bondaged themselves knowingly or unknowingly through careless talk, careless longing, careless thought. Be mindful of whatever you're asking or dreaming about. Thought is not free. So some people, because of what happened to them in the previous earth life, today they have already sworn that one or two will not happen in their life. Some have sworn. Example, I want to hear about spiritual somersault. Originally, male souls, male spirits have some characteristics why the way they are. Why the female souls have some characteristics. As a matter of fact, that's why they are passive in nature. Why the male souls are more more dense. So I'm trying to use some words that will make you to understand it. So women spiritually are stronger naturally because of the tender way their heart goes. So what am I saying? What I'm saying in essence is that a woman, if a woman lives very right, it will help. But there are some people that their spirit committed what is called spiritual somersault. This person originally, maybe the spirit is like supposed to walk here on earth as a male spirit with the male attributes, while the female spirit has all it takes to walk in the passive direction, having all the female attributes. Yes, because men has their own strong weakness and strength. The same thing with the feminine. I mean, the masculine has their own strength and weakness. The feminine has their own strength and weakness. But some human spirits, because of one thing or the other, have decided to go otherwise. Some spirits originally that are supposed to be working in positive dimension, but because of unkam or unkozo on their own, they choose otherwise. Sorry, because of sometimes they choose otherwise. Otherwise, in the sense that they have already choose to walk in the other direction. Like for why I say, no was here, no one can. For some people, their thought is just mere spoken words. But sometimes you saying these things has spiritual undertone. Yeah, putting some certain thoughts in creation. Therefore, you are creating and causing what is called spiritual somersault in the spiritual realm. That is the reason why a man can reincarnate a woman in the next world, or a woman reincarnate a man. It's vice versa. Some men will always, sometimes, some of them will wish to come in their next life, they want to be a woman. Because of maybe the way they understand life. Or maybe because of what is happening to them. Sorry, in this present life. So for them, they thought it's wise to cross over, cross carpeting. So it has its own spiritual challenges, but not what I'm going to talk today. What I'm about to talk today is those your Iowa, the way it affects you. Your Iowa, negative Iowa can make or mar you. But what I'm trying to talk today is the positivity and hope that actually, no matter whatever negative decision you took, like an oath in the previous earth life, that it can be reversed. It can be reversed. To the extent that if you revise, then if you revise, it will make an impact. So you can right the wrong of the past if you have the right mindset and create the right atmosphere for that to be done. Don't forget, this is your oath of life. What you have sworn in the previous earth life, that if you come in this present earth life, example, some swan, because in the previous earth life, maybe they are unfortunate to have children that didn't take good care of them. After suffering, long suffering, they now swore that in the next earth life, they are not going to suffer the way they suffer to have children, or that they are no longer interested in having children because if it can go male or female. Nwoke nwere ike ikwu ụdị iyi a, nwaanyị nwere ike ikwu ụdị iyi a. Enwere ike abịa n'ụwa kịta ịmụta nwa abụrụ problem. Some nụrụ nwaanyị mana nwaanyị gbara ha ose. Some nwaanyị nụrụ di mana di gbara ha ose. Ha wee sị n'ụwa ọzọ na nwere ihe jikọrọ ha na inwe partner. That's why today you will see a 50-something years old man that bluntly refused to marry. The same thing you see some ladies that out of their own free will, they choose not to marry. If you come near them, they will be giving you some flimsy excuses. It's not only what they experience in this earth life. Sometimes indelibly mark a picture from the previous earth life they carried over to this present earth life. That trauma, they will always be jittery. They will always be scared to get committed. So even when they force them to get married, it will not still work. So some took you like say, okay, no, why man, Maria, this party here, you know, man. I married when gets to hell with woman. In the next life, the one he has one, and so on and so forth. Some took you that in the next earth life, it warned that they will not live long. Either because to cause pain to their parents or to do one thing or the other. In this kind of various stages of Iowa I just cited, we regard them as all negative Iowa. But I can tell you, no matter what you are passing through now, might be play off of your out of life. But I can tell you, anything is possible under the sun. You can reverse it. Yes. The way Jabez own was reversed. Jabez is pain. Everything concerning Jabez is full of pain. Even the mother of Jabez, after passing of suffering, you see them his child, pain, Jabez. So, but one day, Jabez caused a lot of somersaulting, turn around to balance spiritual equation in the spiritual world. He now decided to reverse that negative trend, that negative yoga that is hindering him from achieving greatness. Jabez and cried for help with positivity mindset. That negative yoga was reversed. What I can tell you as a human spirit, what they intend to do with their Iowa is to assume them, put them in the ark, or put them in a pot in order to activate their Iowa. But what they don't know is that sometimes that Iowa you are assuming to start activating it might not be of good to you. So for me, I belong to the school of thought that believe that it's no longer necessary or fashionable to assume your ego. What is important is no need of assuming them. What is important is for the person that knows how to do it is to check through your alpha meaning. Obrona your ego is negative. What should be done to reverse it? There are some sacrifices that must be done without unearthing it, without assuming it, without able you. What you need is for a person that knows how to do it, knows how to, and perfect sacrifices to be done to reverse it for good. Yes, reverse here. So, don't forget that their Iowa is a spoken word. Is negative thought exhibited by you. Therefore, you have a role to play in reversing it before a spirit of power will stamp it and make it to happen in the physical. So I belong to the school of thought that believe that they are not necessary to able you again. What I am doing is, if you is not necessary, I reverse it. It happens to me. There was a time I was told, maybe the Brodibia, and I want Nanga about you. And this my method is what I use to reverse it. Yes. Do you know that sometimes challenges of life, as of today, might be as of negative you are waking up? Yes. Ụfọdụ nwere ike isi gị n'ọnụ nwaanyị anọ na di bụrụ na awụ nata ma ọ na nwoke anọ na nwaanyị bụrụ na awụ nwụrọ nke nwa okorobịa oge ụfọdụ ma ọ bụrụ ịtọ oge ụfọdụ ọ bụrụ na nwoke a dị njọ ma ọ bụrụ na nwaanyị dị njọ o nwere ike nwee spiritual force n'aka ọsịa ọ bụrụ onye iwu ihe ndị a mee ọ bụrụ na ndị mmiri ma ọ bụ na ndị ọgbanje. Yes, o nwere nke ndị mmiri nwere ike itinye aka, enwekwara nke ndị ọgbanje nwere ike itinye aka, mana o nwere ike iyi ụwa ka ọsọ unless you reverse that iyi ụwa. If not, ọ ga na-enye unsuccessful attempts n'ihe gbasara alụmdi na nwunye. So you must learn how to reverse them. You must learn how to reverse them. Negative Yowa. So for me at Ugochi Temple, what we are doing, what we do is reversing. If it's negative, after deep alpha meaning, if it's negative, we reverse it. So stop dwelling. Some people will ask you, so what are you looking at your previous sakaraka that wasn't great? Here na chona akaraka medogi is successful before that continue to play again in this year at life. What are you going to do with what do you want to do with something that did not take you far? Stop looking back. Believe in me, your past can never and will not create great future for you. It's only your present earth life will determine how your future will be. So I'm talking about my present earth life. My present earth life determine where and how my future will be. The same thing with you. If you have the right frame mind, if you don't like what is happening to you right now, forget about the past. Let the bygone be bygone. Recreate how you want your future to be, because it's the present that control the future. It's all about mindset. Me, as you're looking at me, I know where I started and I know where I'm going. I'm a type that I never take, I don't believe in negativity at all. Everything I ask for, I must get. Everything I ask for, I must get. A lot of people are giving testimonies upon testimonies upon testimonies every day. And today, no matter whatever that is your Iowa, believe in me, can be reversed. I remember, I have not a time that normally like to share testimony, but I would like to give it for you to know what it is. Example. There was a lady I was working for last year. She started telling me about a kind of family history. What do happen in their family, this and that, this and that. And she started counting what happened to her family from her great-mother, grandmother, to her mother, and to herself. And for her, she was like, could it be that there is a carryover of what had been happening in her lineage? When she told me this, I consulted my Ezumezu and I laughed at her. I told her that no matter whatever that is her past, that whatever it is must reverse. I have done it, my Ezumezu have done it to some people, a lot of people, with spoken words. Because even if we go to entities of past, ask for something, is by spoken of words. Because even more I know we could not. Believe in me, I took it upon myself. Every day, every morning and night, I will remember this lady in my prayers. Ask my Ezumezu to show her that no one here near home, no matter the odds, no matter the battle ahead. And I'm sure, as she put to bed now, she will still give as many as possible the way she wants. Because that whatever that is chain, whatever that is like what is happening in the family has been broken. This lady called me sometime last year and told me that she needed a child. And I presented, after working for her, I presented her case to my Ezumezu. And call her Chi and her Ezumezu too. Tell them that, look, every negativity working against her must be broken. After that, I keep giving her assurance that there must be a new beginning. At first, her mind was like shaking. I said, no, that I have spoken in her life, that new things will begin, no matter where she's coming from. And I thank the gods. She believed me. After doing her work, she asked me what to do. I told her, and we did it. She told me that if for any reason her Chi and all the Ezumezu working with me will help her to conceive, that she will kill her. I told you guys, yes. I think some days back, that if for any reason she carried this the baby all throughout the duration of the pregnancy, and it gave birth and be healthy, and the baby is healthy, that she's going to kill a cow. She said it sometime ending last year. One morning, she called me. She started very excited. I asked her, what is the problem? She told me that she have already used, after a few months, after working for her, I think 2 months or so, she told me that she have used this test kit, pregnant test kit, to test herself, that it tests positive, that is like she's pregnant. I laughed at her. And more already told me that she was pregnant that month. So she told me that if she had an appointment with her doctor the next day, that if she goes to hospital and doctor confirm that she's pregnant, that she's going to kill one ram for the gods. So after that, and she told me that if the gods put hand and she carried the pregnancy and put to bed safely, no, with peace of mind, that she's going to kick out. I made my mind said yes, it's going to happen. And at the end of the day, no matter the challenges, that every old yoke has been broken. And the new beginning in her life. I agreed. So it happened that way. I went to prayers. I keep on remembering her in my prayers. Believe me, the next day, as she promised, she sent 100K for me for ram. We bought ram. We do other saraka in the temple. You know, at Ugochi to the temple, people normally come on daily basis to come and eat and drink. Understand? And the same thing as the humans are coming, the entities of powers and the elemental beings are coming too, because there must be feast in the temple. So it happened that we sent that 100,000 naira. I booked her immediately. I told her the date we do the work, and the same day we do the saraka and thank the gods on her behalf. After that, everything worked out well as planned. To cut the whole story short, last week she called me that she had already put to bed. I went to the temple, attacked my Ezumezu, that they have done it again, and that they have kept their promise. She told me that as she was calling me, that she's still in the hospital, that after a few days that she will be discharged, and once she's discharged and she's at home, she will let me know. We agreed. I went to the temple immediately and told my Ezumezu that thank you, that I call her name because her name is already a familiar name with the temple. Even my workers, people that normally work in the temple, in the Bataros, are already familiar with the name, because they know that every day, if I want to Ugochi, I must mention her name for protection. Not only her name, I have a list of some close friends. Understand? Most of them don't even know that I prayed for them on a daily basis, in a special way. Though I normally pray for everybody that works in God, I will walk in the temple. Then there is other people we pray specially for. So what happened is this: I already shared the testimony with my Ezumezu that they have done it. After that sharing, then it happens that this evening, Nigerian time, I got a message from her. Okay, today, she told me that she already at home, that I didn't even know that she still remember that she promised a cow. For me, I decided like I will not use my mouth to remind her of her promise. to show that she's a good woman. And I pray that my Ezumezu will still do more for her. This is the beginning. That all her heart desires must be granted at every given time. Because she's an honest woman. And I cannot stop praying for her. And my Ezumezu will never joke with her for keeping her promise. I know some people when you kill her about you on your doctor. And what don't them marry home man. They will be thinking that they're smart. When a man don't fusion that the guy in America. Love fusion that the gods are wise. So she sent a message to me. She first in the evening today. I got a message from her. She told me that she still remember that she already gotten back home, that she is strong and her baby is strong, that she still remember that she promised sometime last year that if she conceived and put to bed safely, that she's going to kill cow. She asked me a message, sent a message and asked me how much is cow. And of course, Saraka that follows it. Because you cannot kill cow without other merriment and the drinks and the whatever things that follows it. Then she said that. So I now send the figure to her. In few minutes, I got a lot of that volume of amount for the covers for the cow and the merriment that follows. So I'm proud of her. I know first thing tomorrow morning, if I go to the temple, I will announce to my Ezumezu, invite her own Ezumezu to tell her that they should go and bless her, that she have already fulfilled her promise because she have already sent the money to my account. Now I will work with my timetable to know the exact day I will feast the feast, because it's a Thanksgiving feast. Now we'll call all the Ezumezu and her Ezumezu and the friends of the temple. We all gather, kill the cow, invite the gods and all the entities of powers, and occasion them mad because there is a thing of joy. So why am I saying it? Breaking the chain, the family chain, with spoken words and the right rituals. That's what we use to revert it. I know if she come across this video, she will remember, she will mention something about her family. I told her that she should forget about what has been like family, the occurrences from the mother side. I know after this one, at the right time, she will still conceive again, and she will still put to bed till she gets tired of having more children. I can assure you that. For this singular act of fulfilling her promise, I will never forget about her. And the temple, the entities of powers in the temple, will never forget her. I will not call her name, and believe in me. Understand? Because we don't normally show Igolo in social media. The day we will kill the cow, we cannot even show it to the social media. As it, except you whom I buy the cow. Mona Bafi and I say, no, we don't do it. It's only her that will send the video of the killings and the temple arena. That is how we work in the Ugochi on our temple. Because I just on the show. Because I don't necessarily. So never you give up. Mana for any 10 challenges of life, believe in me. Only if you can believe. When I lecture today, more we can Kuzikurubo, more we can Abu Juga and Nanibo. More when they talk about our family, more teaching. Remember, distance is not a barrier. Send a message to my WhatsApp 0805 672 ka anyị kwuo okwu ngọzi n'aha Chukwu nke pụrụ ime ihe niile. Dịka onye nchụaja na Ugochi tụrụ na tempụl, ekwubie m okwu ngọzi n'isi ndị niile na-esonyere anyị, viewers all over the world, ndị niile ma nwoke ma nwaanyị, ndị niile nọ under the influence of our voice. Anyị sị ka ihe ọma merela ha. Let there be reversion, let there be breakthrough, let there be upliftment, let there be favor. Ihe ọhụrụ bido mebe. Ekwuo m okwu, let there be negativity broken. Let there be reversion, and let there be miracle upon their lives. They don't know East, Eastern Nigeria, Eastern all over the world. They don't know West, Western Nigeria, Western all over the world. They don't know North, Northern Nigeria, Northern all over the world. They don't know South, Southern all over the world. Let there be reversion. They don't know under the influence of our voice. All my children, friends of the temple all over the world. Let there be massive testimonies. Let there be breakthrough. Let there be liberation. Let there be upliftment. Ihe ọhụrụ bido mebe. Ndị niile nwere nọ n'ọnọdụ ụdị otu a, let them tap blessing for this miracle. Ndị nwebụ testimony, let them have their own testimony n'aha Chukwu okike nke pụrụ ime ihe niile. Onye ike niile si n'aka ya bịa. Daalụnụ, ndewonu. Nenita vidio a tụsara ya ndị ọzọ. Ọ ga-adịkwanụ n'ụdị oge a tomorrow 8 o'clock. I can be with a more interesting topic. Like I said. Omenala si n'ezigbo ike. Ana m akpọkụ ụmụ aja n'Igbo, ụmụ Afrịka, anyị chigata n'ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ. Mgbe ọbụla ọ dị ka asịrị ihe esi dị ike, chigata pọmpụ ochie nke ala nna gị. Ihe na-esi na nke onye akarịa. Pọmpụ ochie nke ala nna gị. Kọsara ya ego ozugbo edere gị. Na ihe na-esi na nke onye akarịa ndị Igbo na-ekwu okwu. Wee na-asị, kedu ka o si dị gị ihe na-akpọ nna gị? Ihe na-akpọ nna gị ga-anụrịrị ọnụ okwu gị, ọnụ ahịhịọ gị. Ndị nna nna gị ha ga-etinyere gị aka n'ahịhịọ ihe gwọba gị inweta ihe na-achọ. Mana mgbe ị hapụrụ chi nke ndị nna nna gị ha, hapụ ya ancestors, wee sịrị na-akpọ chi nke ndị ala ndị ọzọ. Ọ bụrụ na ị bụ nne n'ebe na-adụ olu, agụ wee na-agụ nwa gị, agụ wee na-agụ nwa n'ebe gị, kedu onye ị ga-ebu ụzọ si nri wee bido? Ebe eziokwu ị ga-esi n'ibu ụzọ bido ndị nwa gị bifo isie wee bido nwa n'ebe gị. Ezu akụ si wee dị. Mgbe ọbụla ị nọ na mba, ịkpọkụ na onye nsọ nke ndị ụka anyarị, kpọkụ chi nke ala nna gị, kpọkụ ya ancestors, nke bụ eziokwu na ha ga-ebu ụzọ nụrụ ọrụ akwa gị maka n'ihi na ịbụ nwa. Daalụnụ, na-agazienụ n'ọfọ.